Thank you for your interest in the Chillicothe VA Psychology Internship Program. We will be selecting 3 interns for our 13th training class, which starts July 14th, 2024 and ends July 13th, 2025. Our program is accredited by APA and we participate in the APIC Match program. We are located in historic Chillicothe, Ohio. Chillicothe itself is a quiet rural community serving veterans who live in the southeastern part of the state. Much of our catchment area is part of the Appalachian region, as designated by the Appalachian Regional Commission. Historic districts of Chillicothe remind you of a small town with a slower pace of life with a low cost of living. However, many employees choose to live in Columbus, Ohio, which is about a 1-hour commute north. More information about Columbus can be found on the website listed here. Our medical center includes more than 300 acres and is located on the former site of Camp Sherman, a World War I training facility. After World War I ended, the 40th Infantry was then given the assignment of maintaining the camp as part of the peacetime army. In 1923, Chillicothe became the first site of the first Veterans Bureau operated hospital. In some ways, it looks more like a small college campus than a typical medical center. Our program is designed as a 1-year, full-time training experience with a salary of $34,762. Each intern completes 2 6-month major rotations and 1 12-month minor rotation. There is 1 day that is mostly non-clinical, when interns engage in supervision, consultation, and didactics. Our internship program is geographically located to allow for a unique training experience with veterans living in both rural and urban environments. Many of the veterans in our outpatient catchment area live in rural communities, and thus interns will become knowledgeable of the specific challenges and health disparities to which Appalachian veterans are vulnerable. However, many of the veterans engaged in our numerous residential programs, such as inpatient psychiatry, the community living centers, substance abuse programs, come from urban areas such as Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton, and Huntington, West Virginia. Therefore, internship training will include the opportunity to explore many variables that impact identity development. The training program also views the development of knowledge and skills related to evidence-based treatments as critical to competence in professional practice. We actively guide students through the process of incorporating evidence-based practices into their clinical work across rotations and through didactic experiences. Our training program includes 17 supervisors, 8 major rotations, and several minor rotations. This gives us flexibility to design training plans for our interns. We encourage you to download our brochure to read more detailed descriptions of each of these rotations. The VA system has been a leader in providing telehealth services for decades. Rural communities like ours were delivering mental health via video conferencing software even prior to COVID-19. VA Video Connect is a secure way for veterans to receive medical and mental health services from their home using a smartphone, tablet, or a computer. The VA has been able to provide tablets to veterans so that income is not a barrier to receiving services from home. VA Video Connect places veterans and mental health providers in a secure virtual environment that allows voice, video, chat, and the ability of the provider to share their screen with the veteran, which is helpful when delivering evidence-based treatments that include collaborative worksheets. I wanted to mention a few other opportunities in our program. Interns are invited to join the Psychology Diversity Committee, which oversees the training program's efforts to recruit diverse interns and incorporate new diversity training opportunities. For example, past projects have included hiring external speakers, modifying a yearly diversity survey, and hosting monthly discussions called diversity dialogues, where supervisors and interns explore topics related to various diversity topics. Interns are also invited to participate in the Dementia Fair, which is open to providers, veterans, and their families. The focus of the fair is to provide education related to aging and dementia topics. Previous interns have created posters related to PTSD, SMI, substance use, pain, and sexual health. Finally, our program is fortunate to have a regional trainer for cognitive processing therapy. This allows interns who complete the training to bank their credentials with the VA system. At the completion of internship, our graduates are competitive on the job market. Our graduates have had success in securing both VA and non-VA positions, and we're pleased that most of our graduates choose to stay within the Veterans Health Administration as they begin their careers. Once again, thank you for your interest in our training program. Please download and read our brochure. If you haven't visited our website yet, our training webpage can be easily found by Googling Chillicothe VA Psychology Internship. We encourage you to contact either of the training directors if you have questions.